Welcome to week 2 of your Faster Way Reset. We are so excited to kick things off this next week. Last week was more focused on the basics. Now we're going to start talking about macronutrients. If you don't know what that means and you've never heard of that, that's okay. Aubrey and I were in the same boat when we first started 7 years ago. So this is where everything really starts to click. This is where you learn how to fuel your body so that you can function with energy, you can get through your workouts, you can get through your day, you can sleep better, and it also is going to trigger that fat loss. Instead of counting calories or cutting calories, we are going to be fueling our body with macronutrients. So when we talk about macronutrients, we're really just talking about the 3 main categories of food that we eat: protein, fats, and carbs. And all 3 matter because they give you the energy you need. Understanding macros is going to help you understand what's going into your body, how you're fueling yourself, how you're creating energy, and how you're supporting your hormone balance. This is why we focus on macros and not calories. So this is going to be a mind-blowing situation for you, and you are just going to see and feel how much better you feel with macros versus cutting calories and over-exercising. Everything in this program is strategic. So we are not here to count calories. We're here to use the power of macros so you're eating enough of the right foods for your specific body and your specific goals. So let's start with protein because that is the biggest one. It's the building block. It's honestly the most important macronutrient. We don't have favorites, but we kind of do. Protein is it. Protein is the building block for muscle, and it also helps you stay fuller for longer. This is really important. You cannot build muscle without eating enough protein. Even if you're working out really hard, if you're hitting the gym, if you're lifting weights, if you are not fueling your body with enough protein, your body doesn't have enough of what it needs to create muscle. And muscle, I'm sure you've heard of this before, muscle weighs more than fat, and muscle actually takes up less space in your body than fat, which is why building muscle is so key for changing your body shape. Protein makes that possible. Some examples of fattier protein sources, and we're going to talk a little bit about carb cycling. And so on low carb days, you're going to want to aim for these fattier proteins. So fattier protein sources would be things like salmon, steak, avocados. So leaner protein sources, which is what you're going to focus on for regular macro days. Again, we'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit. Are whitefish, chicken, turkey, all those lean protein sources. It's all about balance. If you're going to use protein shakes, which I am all for, I have a protein shake usually daily to hit my macro minimums for protein. We recommend our grass-fed beef protein. It is really good. It tastes really good. Before we had this available, Aubrey and I didn't really know how to advise our clients of what protein to use, but now we have a trusted, delicious protein powder. And so it doesn't bloat you. It doesn't sit like a rock in your stomach, and it's really a lot easier on your digestive system. So our protein powder is really top notch. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about carb cycling, and this is where strategy comes in, and this science-backed strategy of the Faster Way. So on low carb days, you're typically going to eat around 50 grams of net carbs. These days are paired with HIIT style workouts. So the goal here is to deplete your glycogen stores, so you don't have a lot of glycogen, which is carbs for energy, so your body can tap into your fat stores for fuel. So you might feel a little bit not great on low carb days, but there's only going to be 2 of them, and it's strategic for fat loss. And then Wednesday comes, and that's going to be your regular macro days. So we do strength training workouts on your regular macro days. So that's Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And so you're going to use your glycogen, the carbs, for energy instead of storing it as fat. And then we also are going to have low macro days, which are about 25% less of your overall macros. And these are designed for active recovery. So you're going to move your body, but you're going to give it space to recover and rest. So you're going to walk, you're going to swim, you're going to cycle. So when you pair the right carb days with the right workouts, your body becomes incredibly efficient at burning fat, which is the whole goal, right? While we're also building muscle at the same time. And that's exactly why this program works. It's not random, it's not willy-nilly workouts you find on the internet and pairing it with trying to cut calories. It's strategic, it's intentional, and it's designed to work with your body instead of against it. It's going to help heal your hormones, as well as obviously burning fat, building lean muscle tissue, giving you enough energy to go about your day, to do your workouts, to do all the things that we as women do during our day. So we're going to function optimally, and we are going to function well, and we're going to function with energy. So welcome to the party, macronutrients. We're so excited for carb cycling, macronutrients, and continuing to track our macros this week. Plug into the group, post your macros so that Aubrey and I can coach you effectively. Let's do this. Another 2 weeks of this intro program, and then we're going to launch into VIP, which is where all the magic happens, and really your results are going to just flourish. So we are so excited to kick off week 2 with you, and we will talk to you soon. See you in the group.